All right, so we had a lot of changes, most notably the sidebar. Agency people enter in when you see your brands over here, as well as on the side. We're going to go ahead and just pick one of these brands. And I'm going to pick my Bums.ai company here. And you can see here you got your dashboard, et cetera, et cetera. The dashboard's got your growth signals. To make this work, you're going to want to be down here. So we're going to kind of skip around here. So I'm going to show you how to get the most from it. Integrations, you're going to want to go into your business setup and make sure everything is correct. You can use the suggest with AI, put in your calendars. This could be embed code from any calendar maker, and put in your forms, fill in your data. No big deal there. Also, your social media setup, make sure you enter your location ID, API key from your Go High Level Bums AI account, or if you don't have one, there's an option to go and purchase for just $1 a month. Even if you're on the free plan, that'll let you schedule automatically and post automatically. And when you do this, you'll be able to link your channels. I'm not linked currently, not a big deal. Actually, I think I am. Let's see here, save. Yep, so then you just pick your channels here and connect. No big deal, pretty straightforward. Also, inside of integrations, you're going to see your blog setup. This is unique and new. We're actually now expanding more places that we can post to directly with one push. And we have Yugo hosting. To do this, basically you would set up something like blogs.yoururl.com. So it's very easy to do, allows us to make it very easy and not as difficult for you. And it actually gives you a few added bonuses and features and what that's going to look like. Just to give you an idea, we'll take a look at the blog for Try Yugo here. It's basically a blog setup and it's got the search bar, it's got your articles. When you go to your articles, you're going to be able to see your article or your menu bar. If you had a call to action, it'll be right there. So if I go to blogs.bums.ai, and these are posting daily. For those of you that go into our daily option, that's something you can do. These are posting daily automatically for you, and they're getting asked to crawl and all that fun stuff. So it's all being done right there. So you get an idea of that. That's another way to do it. Make sure you manage that here and follow the instructions. Pretty straightforward. SEO setup, how you're going to get those reports. Right here, you'll be able to connect your Google Search Console and other things. If you do host the blog with us, we'll go ahead and help you connect that as well. So that way you get all your stats and see what's going on, right? And the AI assisted traffic is something new to connect. There's a little bit of process there, but go ahead and just follow it. It's a GA4 connection, as they call it. And Google Business Profile is still kind of on the way. You can put in your Bing API key here as well if you have it. So we've kind of added a few more things here and going from there. So going back up here, let's go up to what's new. Sidebar, most notably your sidebar, you have your options for your companies right here. Dashboard, a couple things to know about. You got your next action, what's going to give you some results. You have your story ideas. These are great for those of you that are trying to build content. If you want to create your stories where it emails you every day, just switch this to on, and it's going to just switch. It's going to send you an email every morning about a story concept, opener, closer, just kind of an idea for you on what to do. So here's my story concept. It's telling me how to open, it's telling me how to close, give me some pointers, and use that as you will. You have other things in here that really help out, a lot of stats, a lot of information for those of you that want to geek out, your forecasts, and quite a bit more information here that's very powerful. And we'll be spending more into the tutorial soon about that. Brand identity got a little smoother and cleaner. Please make sure you go through and you confirm everything. Testimonials, most notably here, where you can pick your days for testimonials. We've added those posts for you. So those will post in addition to your standard posts. In order to load testimonials, you can add them through a URL, like a review page, or just copy, just highlight all of the text, drop it in here and say extract. And that's the easiest way, in my opinion. You also have the ability to update your guidelines. So if you have a brand guideline because your website wasn't quite on point, just go ahead and drop in your text in here, your PDF or whatever. I find text works the best, and update your guideline. We also still have the deep scan. Some people are not aware of this. Just to let you know, if you want to scan your other pages on your website in order to get a little bit more deep knowledge of your business, right? So a couple of things on there. Also very notable on the bottom, we have the percentage bar. We have the ability to add more styles. That's something that came in after training, so make sure you do that and save. In addition, and I know I'm bouncing around a little here. Let's see here. We did that one. Let's just run through these in order. We have the AI. So when you load your logo, you have that. You can drop cities, like multiple. People ask for that a lot. You can do that here. And you can add one by one as well here. And you can also bulk add now. So you can actually bulk add into any of these, which allows you to load up quite a bit more. So you could do comma separated values. So, whatever you have, you can copy paste and put it in here as well. Optimize with AI, that was announced earlier, but this is something where I would say my target audience is what they typically do. Here's what they're feeling as far as their problems. Here's the solutions we offer. Here's what we offer. Here's our opening. Here's our standard offer. Here's our expensive offer, whatever. And let it replace content, because sometimes our websites don't speak true to what we want to say. We are adding the ability to download, upload templates. So we're going to be creating templates for businesses based on views. So you'll be able to go and find a roofing company and say, I like the way this one's presenting. I want to use that for my style. You still have the AI buttons. A lot of people aren't aware of these. These allow you to have AI go and think about other ideas and give you some inspiration. Remember, you can drag and drop between top and bottom here, between the words or between the visuals, not across, of course, but between the restricted, required, suggested, and forbidden. So some cool stuff there. Another thing that we added in here as far as inspiration images, and one tip here a lot of people aren't aware of, inspiration images, if you're uploading them, label the image file when you're loading it, just rename it and make sure you label it like mascot, company truck, whatever, because then you can reference it above. We also still have the AI here, got a little smarter as well for like your other interests and sports teams. And we added products and services. So now you can add products in here. So if you're selling a widget, you can say widget and you can upload a picture, and that's going to help in the future actually more. But even now, it helps out. And we finally did mention training, so you have that. So that's what's going on here. The report's got a little bit more robust, so you can take a look at that. When you go into content, you're going to see the months right here, and you have your content calendar itself. We are testing right now. We have half you guys on still local where your machine is doing the work, and we have half you guys on our side where we're doing the work. And we're working on building the speed and whatever. So give it a little bit of time. We're moving everything to the cloud to make it even quicker so you could completely walk away. But this got a little smarter. Let me take a look if there's something on this page that I don't recall. Most everything on here, you have the refine. So if you have anything to change about this image, just say it, refine it, and let it run. I believe all the media stuff is about the same. Most of this is the same. Let's go into, we also now, since we have our months over here, we have our monthly campaign here, so you can locate your campaign a little bit nicer and see what's going on with every day. What's the plan for the second? What's the plan for the third, fourth, whatever it might be. So you have that as well. And don't forget, you can download a report right here too for a strategic overview for plan for the month. We have the share links. These are pretty cool because you are now able to receive a share link or share the public link with some people to get voting if you'd like. But you can do a share link, and all you're going to do, let's go ahead and do one here real quick. We'll just do today and today just to, for argument's sake, because I don't know if I actually ran July or not. If I copy this month, you can have this email to you every Thursday, and you put in your PIN number, and the PIN number will allow you to access. Now, you can change that PIN number in your settings, but when you get here, if you look at your post, you see if it's scheduled. This one's already scheduled, so I can't do what I wanted to do here, but there's just a simple refine button, and you can just hit refine, and it'll just go refine that post, right there and then. You don't have to wait for your marketing person or what have you, so it's pretty cool. I like that version a lot. Content Studio for just like a la carte posts, the originals. This is actually where started, but we are working on having that kind of, hey, I got a post to make today about a subject, right? And then events are actually on the way as well. So those are some cool things. And another place you can do that is right here and submit ideas. You guys might have some ideas that help us. So you could say like events content, right? Able to host event, social event plans or things like that, right? So you just put it in here, and now you submit your idea. You'll see your submissions over here, and you'll see our ideas over here, and you can upvote those very easily. So you kind of be able to upvote whatever you like here and get those set up as well. So if you do post an idea, some of them get approved, some of them don't, some of them We do approve them here, and you'll see the ones that we're looking at, and you'll see the stats if they're in beta, if they're in progress, if they're just open or whatever it might be. So you'll have that there as well. So content, let me see what else I had in here. Testimonial calendars. So you see your testimonial calendar here. This one's a bit beta. It's launched, but it's got a little work to go, to be honest. Blogs. This was huge. In the last week, some of you that had the ability to go in, blogs got way, way better. And remember, I talked to you guys about us hosting it. Makes it very powerful. You can host it yourself. It's no problem. But, either way, when you view the blogs, you're going to now see all the scoring, the semantic authority, the expert authority, the geo readiness. You're going to see cross links, internal links, external links. You have a lot of that stuff going on here to help you. More content, richer content, more ability to build nicer. Once you schedule, you can create your email content right here. You can create your social media. The reason this is dulled out, I don't have social media connected right now. I need to reconnect that. But once I connect it, it'll allow me to make a social post. And there is a blog social calendar as well. Or I'm sorry, yeah, there's a blog social calendar as well. You can create new blogs very easily. Got a little smarter here. Remember your custom topics. All you need is a title, but you can drop in source materials and information like that. Your blog calendar is going to show your plan. Now, Yugo is set up where this particular one, this is currently we're offering it for $997 for 365 days. We'll post a blog every single day. So for me, what's happening here is every single day, if I was to go back to my articles here, every single day it's going to go in, and on the 31st, on the 30th, on the 29th, and so forth, it's going to build a blog and launch it. The reason you want to do this, you're going to get more authority built. It's like building layers of bricks, right? You get 5 in the standard plan, so don't feel like I'm forcing you to do this. But if you really want to get serious and you want to add those blocks, like add a block a day, add a block a day, add a block a day, we're going to build your authority slowly but methodically to get you ranking up there and get AI to find you better and make you an authority. That's super important, right? And let's see what else we got here. So you got your content over here. You can scan other people's blogs. So if there's a blog that you found inspirational, you can put it in here. And once you scan the blog, not only will it score that blog, but it will actually allow you to use it for inspiration to create your own blog. So you can do that as well. Listings. Sorry, there's a lot here and I'm trying to go through it, and I want to respect your time here too. Local pages got much smarter. Let's see if I built one here or not. I did not. So when you build the local pages, you're going to have to take my word for it for sake of time. These got much, much better over the weekend. They're looking amazing. Go ahead and try it out yourself. You get 2 local pages per month on your standard plan, and then you can always contact us about extra credits and things like that. Market visibility. I would suggest you run a report on your business. Go and update what you can here and hit generate. It will generate a beautiful report for you. Local listings. Scan to see and generate a checklist that's true to your business. That's going to tell you where you should go list your business. Like, these are free places. They take time, but you can go in, and we might offer something through my other company, through Boss Up or whatever, to allow someone to go in and update them. But you might have some of these already covered. But what it's going to do is let you know a great way to build authoritative backlinks and notability. But what's very important here, if you're doing it, is this name section, right? Name, address, phone, email. You don't have to go by what we show here. You can correct it in the brand identity. But whatever you go with, make sure everywhere it's good. So you can see this being a software, it's saying go to these sites, right? So if you're a home builder, they're going to say go to Angie's, go to whatever it might be. If you're a florist, it's going to say something different. So it's giving me different ideas of where to go to. So it's basically saying, hey, go look yourself in all these places. These are free places, a lot of them, right? That I can go list here. It's going to let me know. And this is going to build more and more authority for your brand. This project, I had someone do it for a contractor the other day. It was about a full 6-hour day for someone to go in, register, do everything. If you have your VA do it, quick tip, give them a info at or whatever your url.com, right? Give them authority there. Have set up all your marketing there, set up all your access to your Facebook, Instagram, whatever it might be. Go ahead and have them register all these brands over there, all these directories over there. It's the easiest way, and then just change the password. It's a great way to do it, and just saves you a lot of trouble from having to do those, oh, I got to send you a text, or you're logging in, or whatever. Once they get logged in, they're good, right? All right, ads. This is great. Big surprise in this one too. So ads, you can build the ads in here, which is nice. You can go ahead and build your ads in here. So let's go to Yugo. I think I built a few over here. So we'll go to Yugo real quick and we'll go to ads. And that's how easy it is to switch between brands when you're in the agency, by the way. So saved ones. No, I didn't do it there. Did I do any here? I thought I did, but let's just go ahead and take a look. Maybe I didn't. But your ad packs are pretty awesome. I'm clicking on the wrong thing, guys. This gets confusing for me too, just so you guys know. That's why we've been straightening this bar out. So your ads are going to be shown here. You're going to see your saved libraries will be here. You'll see images, headlines, descriptions, all that fun stuff. And you could do the same thing for Meta. So you could do the same thing for building your Facebook Meta ads and Instagram ads, and it'll build them accordingly, give you visuals, give you everything you need to run your ad. It does not run the ad for you. We have focused on organic primarily with Yugo. We may work on a ad platform. We haven't really made that big commitment yet. And if you like it, like submit any ideas. We'll put it in there and see if we could upvote it, right? And see if that's something that people want. You're going to see your saved libraries, everything you save in here. So you see those here. I'll show you those in a bit if I get a chance here. Ad research, this is coming up. So if you go in here, this one's super beta, I would call it. It's not active yet. We're waiting for some approvals, but you're able to scan like different ads throughout the industry for inspiration and get some ideas. So this is pretty cool. Here's a big one that I was telling you guys about, OpenAI. So OpenAI introduced ads just a few days ago. I don't talk about it a lot because I kind of want you guys to have an unfair advantage. So go in here and take a look, set up your OpenAI account. It's not very difficult. It should take you guys about 5-10 minutes. If you need help, you can contact us and we can let you know, and you can start building OpenAI ads. I started literally yesterday or the day before, I guess. I guess it was yesterday. They only launched 2 days ago. My days of programming have ran into everything. It's like one long weekend, right? But you can go and build your ads and launch them. And I got about 35 clicks and actually pretty decent just off $50. Um, so I would take a look at that as well. And that's going to help you build your ads over here. These will improve over time. That's why they have the beta symbol. These are still like things that we're still thinking through and figuring out, right? And of course, your saved assets. Anytime you build assets, you'll save it. Voice AI, those of you that don't know, we offer voice AI through the sister company Bums.ai. There's a one-time setup fee, $9.99. You can then you just pay $197. You get access to the full Bums AI platform, which is GHL on steroids. You also are charged a minimum amount per minute compared to other people that like to charge a fortune per minute and get rid of the onboard fee, and then you're stuck with that for life. You could have 150 concurrent calls. The biggest thing about our AI voice compared to other people's, and a lot of people, even though we use GHL as a conduit, if you would, we don't use GHL for our AI voice. You have the ability to be omni-channel, so you get inbound calls, so voice, SMS, email, Facebook, Instagram, social media channels, web chat. Why is that a big deal? What's omni-channel really mean? It doesn't just mean that it runs on channels. It means that if there's a person, so if John contacts me on Facebook and then contacts me on an email and then calls in and then goes ahead and SMSs, the AI knows that conversation. So it's going to be just like you and I would be. It's going to remember and say, oh, yeah, I got your text, right? Or I got your DM. It's not going to be like, hi, can I get your name again? And what are you calling about? It's going to know what's going on. And it's going to be able to read the appointments if you set them. It's going to be able to do more. The AI is super, super amazing. It's like an employee. I tell everybody, she's really good in the beginning compared to most employees. She's consistent. She's there every single minute, every single hour, every single day. But just like humans, she won't have the perfect answers all the time. However, when you unlock this, we create the scripting right behind here. So the scripting happens for like the prompting for the AI. And once that's done, there's actually a knowledge base, and you can tune the knowledge base in for your voice AI, which allows you to make it even superior. So like if you a common one for me is like asking for the address, where are you located? And the AI wants to answer something like 658 East Dundee Road, Palatine, Illinois, 60067. And it's like, can you just say Palatine, Illinois? Well, you just type it in there. You say, hey, answer this like this, and it remembers forever, unlike an employee, right? So the training you give AI is there for life, and you don't have to repeat it. You don't have to have Wednesday meetings to remind people. You don't have to listen to a call from the other room, and you're like, oh, why is she saying that? Nope, it's done, right? So pretty cool stuff there, and you're able to add much more. This creates a knowledge base and the prompting for it. SEO, a lot of stuff here. SEO workspace, make sure there's a little menu down here. So these menus, I'm still working on the best layout for this, but these are the same menus over here. But you can see the queries, see where you're ranking already. You're going to see your pages, how your pages are performing. You're going to have some action advice. You got alerts that you can set up. You got visibility tiers. So right here, you can see your visibility tiers, like what position you're in where. Social performance, social reports are really cool. You're able to pull in some social reports, see how you're doing. I reset a lot, so you're gonna have to forgive my stats there. Bing performance, put in your API key, you're gonna see your Bing reports. The Bing is actually beta, so look for improvements for that coming up pretty soon. Why Bing is important, guys, just so you know, ChatGPT, the more common one, I guess, for most of the layman, it uses Bing, it uses Microsoft. So we want to really rank away on there. It's a big opportunity. AI referrals is going to show you whenever AI referred us. So it's going to say, hey, AI sent us someone, right? So AI sent us somebody, not just from one place or the other. So it's going to help us kind of get that kind of set up. So if I go into Yugo, let's see how that's working. I don't think I have my SEO connected on Yugo actually, but let me see if I do. So I'm going to go SEO workspace. Remember where I went there? AI, no, I don't have my stuff connected here. No big deal. Pulse, this is Reddit. It's coming soon. We're waiting. It's going to scan topics every day, let you know where you should engage. Reddit is not for marketing in the sense of like, oh, here's my website, go buy from me. It's more about giving advice and offering stuff. But Hugo will take your knowledge base, your brand, and build the statements you should add to those conversations and allow you to post those. This is a bit beta, so wait for more details on it. I mean, it's very beta actually. Website quality report, it's been moved over here because it's not as important because we have the AI quality report right here. Site Optimizer is going to give you the technical scores and everything for you and give you your suggestions of what to do. Do not take this for completely like I must do this. Take this to your web guy or whoever and tell them, hey, you can use this directly and you'll probably be pretty damn good. But if someone could take this and it's inspiration for them to kind of continue, it's going to get even better, right? Whatever your problems are, the solutions are also here. So we built this with an idea in mind, not just like reports that give you the problem, but a report that gives you the problem, but also gives you solutions, giving you what to do, right? Like what to do. And you go down here, and you can see it's even giving you like, here, add this to who's this for, add this for how it works, add this for price guide, FAQ, add this section, right? It's giving you ideas and it's giving you the text so you can either copy and put it in or you can use it to inspire your guys, or if you're using an AI programmer or whatever, you can go through that. Very cool stuff. Very, very, very cool stuff. This is all for the $99 plan, guys. Here's what's not for the $99 plans. We actually have the ability to build websites using Yugo. There's a lot of website builders out there. So what's cool about this? What's cool about this that I'll tell you, and it's very complicated. And right now, this is how my mind works to give you an idea. So most of you guys, actually, none of you guys are going to see this. I will clean it up before we get it out there. But what it allows us to do is plan our goals, plan our whole idea of what we're going to build, what pages we're going to build, and figure out our methodology, our URLs, our slugs, as they call them, like slash about us, right? It's going to allow us to create our sections using different methodologies. Story brand method, down there, I always talk about that. I have my version about it. We have the attention, interest, desire, action, problem, agitate, solution. So this is building funnels or websites very quickly. It figures out the pages. You're able to kind of go through and design. What's super important about this is the Q&A. I can literally, without having to talk to you a lot, and you can tell this is definitely super beta, but I can answer this is how many questions I answer for you though just by pressing one button. And what it's doing is it's going through and looking at my brand and building the answers for me. So site builders are great, but a lot of people, garbage in, garbage out. A lot of people don't know what to say. This is getting all that information. Like, look at all that information, right? Outlines, it builds out the outline for how it's going to build. It actually goes and builds it. This is like, again, another, so you can actually see that our website was built using this. Like, I literally built it. I built the graphics, the prompts, the everything. There is human work after this, just so everybody knows. This is not like one of those builders where it's like, oh, it's built. No, they're meant to have schema, meta tags, descriptions, title tags, whatever. You got to move everything over, and there is a human portion to this, just so you guys know. If you want us to build a website for you, I'm charging $999 for those, and that is something that you can have us do. But this is a very cool feature, colors, etc., that we're able to do to launch brands. Pretty cool. There's a lot we're trying to automate, but yet this one here will always require humans. You can see here it's giving you instructions on what you need to do. So, yep, here's everything you got to do, guys. If you want to do all this, you put in the README text, put in the font in the heads, put in your SEO in the HTML, put in your global CSS, put in your page CSS. Here's every single page, all the your HTML, whatever for it. You can generate your JSON in here. You can do your homepage, like it builds like your title content, everything else. So you're optimized. Very cool stuff. I've seen a lot of site builders out there that do make better sites like visually, but when it comes to structure and it comes to content, it comes to that, you can't beat this thing. It's pretty amazing. So that's something that is hidden in the background but not available. So let's move on to what is available, right? So let's go to media. Media, we've sorted out a little bit different. A lot of people didn't know, but we have our gallery, which there's a little Instagram view here that I like right here. Lets you see it kind of like what it might look like on Instagram, right? If you click on an image, you can go to it or what have you. I am going to point out here, if you notice an image that shouldn't be like, that's not your style, just go ahead and go delete it, because that'll help you get your brand more on point. So like if I don't like that style, I just hit delete or whatever, right? If you see multiple days, it might be part of a carousel, so be careful. It won't harm your past post. If it's a future post, it could harm it. So you don't have to worry about like deleting old stuff. You're fine. All right. Renders. Renders are pretty cool. You want to render something, you go in here and you just say what you want to do. So you want to wrap your card, just type in wrap and look down here and you can say full vehicle wrap and describe your vehicle and say generate. It's going to go generate you a design, right? Logo maker, these are also both beta. They should actually say beta. I'll probably have that marked up. Actually, they do. So we'll have that marked up, but these will help you inspire and build a new logo if you want. Integrations we already went through. Ideas we spoke about. So I think I got everything covered, guys. What else happened? Sped up some of the Gemini stuff. We have moved up 2 models on Gemini. It's gotten a lot more improved, should work quicker. Doesn't mean it might not be without a few bugs or something, and we're going to let you know. We're working on it quickly as far as whatever comes in. Hopefully this helps you. What else can I tell you? Right here, for those of you guys that use Company Cam, there is a Company Cam integration hidden over here. So you can integrate your Company Cam, pull in your photos, you can load them to your media. You can also then pull in photos for your local pages. That's pretty stellar, I think. We're working on improving that more and more. You have that there. If you ever need help, just go here, put in your question, bug, whatever. Just so you know, questions we try to get to as quickly as we can. Bugs go first. Feature requests, that'll probably get eliminated from here because we have that new place. There is a calendar here. Book your calendar, book your time should you have something that you want help with. Our team's always available to help. Just book a time. Please be on time. We fill out pretty good appointments. We're trying to keep it autonomous, smaller company, less people, which means that when we give you time, I hope respect that time. We'll respect yours, you respect ours, right? As I'm going to try to do with this video and wrap it up before it turns into 30 minutes, but it's going there. So the blogs are huge, guys. I'm going to tell you this blog page builder was amazing, and what it's doing by posting daily is just amazing. It'll do that to your website too. But if you want bug-free, full like power, let us manage it, and it's going to work much, much better for you. All right. I appreciate everyone's time, and hopefully welcome your feedback.